Hello and welcome to another new question video. Let's go over what is a function, and then we're going to check out how to multiply two numbers within a function. A function is a reusable block of code. It takes an input and an output. These are the input parameters, num007 and num2077. Multiply is the function name, and function is the function declaration. And then the return is to send the data to the calling function or calling code. Console log here could be called our calling code, and here's us using the function we created. 4 will be saved in parameter 007, 6 will be saved in parameter num2077, and through our math multiplication operator star, this operation will be done. In return, we'll send it to console log. Console log will somehow, I don't know how, really behind the scenes, will do its job and display the return statement in the console. What if we do 04? Same thing. What if we did 3 times 6? 18. All right. Not really sure what else to talk about. But I guess now that you have a basic understanding of what a function is, you could go ahead and create different functions. Let's create a subtract function. num1, num2, or we could just say x and z. Now, to me, the benefit of writing x and z is we save a few keystrokes. But the problem could be that some other coder could not be able to really read our code. I mean, they would be able to probably understand this one, but in a more complex scenario, this could represent something really random. So it could be dinosaurs in group A, dinosaurs in group B. Maybe we're doing something with dinosaurs, and it could help someone subtract dinosaur numbers or something. I don't know. Return group A minus dinosaur group B. All right. Now let's call our function inside another function called console.log. Console.log is our function. And let's call the tool that we just created, subtract. This was us declaring it, and this is us using it, and this is us giving it data. Boom, -2. 3 minus 5 is -2, so it seems to be working. Let's delete this so we don't get confused. All right, so right now we have two function declarations. 1, 2. Let's keep going. Function. What else can we do? What are the math operators? Multiply, subtract, and add. There's one more I can't think of. num3, num4, or random number, another random number. Return random number plus another random number. We're still calling the result of this, so I'll delete that. All right, we're calling nothing. We have declared 3 functions. And we're going to call console.log, add 5 and 5. 10. It's working. Great. I'm going to delete that before I forget. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. That's the third one. Okay. Function, divide. And we can call this whatever we want to. Super divide. It's our tool. We can name it something cool or more declarative. Something that could be virtual in declaring things different ways. So, divide this number by this number. Return, divide this number. I believe this was the divide operator, by this number. Now we're going to call our console log function. Inside we're going to use our tool, super divide. 200 divided by 10. Not a number. Oh, because between my parameters I put a math operator instead of a comma, which is correct JavaScript syntax. Let's divide 200 by 100. Boom, it's 2. Now, can we call functions within functions? In other words, will the return statement of add send the data that we put in to the parameter of the divide? Let's see. So 200, if we were to replicate that with our add function, we could put 100 plus 100, right? So what if I said add 100 and 100? Boom, we're still getting 2. So what is happening here? We're calling, as soon as JavaScript sees this, it is knowing to do a task that we've defined here through whatever numbers we give it. So we gave it 100 and 100. We give it, so 100 got saved as a random number. The second 100 got saved as another random number. And then this operation was done through the math operators. And then the return function, its job being to send the result of the operation to the code that is calling it. So what was the code that's calling it? It was the code that was here. So what was this before? Well, this was actually one of the parameters. So it was actually divide this parameter, divide this number. So the result of all of this is sent as 200 and saved inside divide this parameter, divide this number. And then divide this number is represented by 100, just because it's the second thing we're giving it, comma, second thing we're giving it, it's getting saved here. So again, 100 being saved here, and then the same thing's happening. First, this operation is getting done. 200 is being divided by 100. The result is 2, and the return's job is to send it to where? To the calling function. The calling function, or the code, happens to be console.log. And I don't know exactly how, but console.log finds its way to the console and logs the input. All right, and I think I'll end this one here. Definitely think this was a little bit more in-depth than the first video I ever made. So we're making progress, and hope you guys have a good one. Don't stop learning.